Hey everybody, and welcome to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a haul that I picked up yesterday at a local flea market as well as a collectible store. This haul is going to contain some LEGO minifigures as well as some Mega Construx sets. And before we dive into our haul here, if you want to go ahead and hit that like button to show me some support, I'd greatly appreciate it, and maybe even consider subscribing for future brick built content and reviews. The first thing we're going to be taking a look at are these 6 LEGO minifigures I picked up at the flea market. The guy was selling these for $4 each, or you could buy 3 for $10, so I picked up a total of 6, spending $20. First up, we have the rugby player from LEGO CMF Series 19. And overall, I think this is a rather decent looking minifigure. I love the printed detail on the rugby ball there. And I also appreciate how this character has dual molded arms to represent the green sleeves. There's also some leg printing that wraps around to the side of the minifigure's legs, as well as a pretty detailed back print. There's also a second facial expression to represent how the character looks after he finishes his game. Next up, we have the cabaret singer from LEGO CMF Series 21. And I actually really like the look and design of this minifigure. I think the highlight for me personally is probably the headdress and how it's dual molded with the teal and purple color. The printed detail on the character's clothes also have a little bit of sparkle to them, which I think is a nice touch. And as we make our way around to the back of the minifigure, you can also see she has some dual molded legs as well as a relatively detailed back print. She also comes with this really nice silver waist piece that I think fits the character's design well overall. And of course, she cannot be a cabaret singer without her microphone and stand as accessories. She also comes with a second facial expression that depicts her singing. Next up, we have the Red Panda bandmate from the LEGO video theme. And while this theme wasn't a success for LEGO and they have already discontinued this theme, it doesn't take away from the fact that these are some pretty decent and cool looking minifigures. I do like the head sculpt of this minifigure in particular, as well as that tail piece. I think they both look really great. And the Red Panda comes with a pretty detailed back print as well. This figure comes with a boombox as an accessory, and as we start to make our way back to the front of the figure, you're going to see some pretty nice chest and leg printing as well as 3 printed tiles found on the front of the figure, which LEGO calls these beat bits. There was an app that went along with this theme, and you could use your phone to capture the image of the beat bits to unlock special effects within the app. Next up, we have another minifigure from the LEGO video line. This one is called the Alien Guitarist. And while I don't like this figure as much as the Red Panda bandmate, I do think that it is a decent figure overall. My favorite part has to be the dual molded hairpiece for this figure, and as we start to make our way around to the back of the figure, you can also see that it comes with a back print as well. And while I don't think that this is a bad minifigure by any means, it is probably, for me personally, my least favorite figure out of this wave. But as we start to make our way back to the front of the figure, you can see some chest and leg printing as well as a guitar as an accessory. And this figure also comes with 3 beat bits as well. The last LEGO video minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is the Bunny Dancer. And I do like the printed detail of this minifigure all around, as well as her boombox. I think that's a very good color choice to match her outfit. I also like the head mold for this minifigure and the inclusion to add some hair on top of the bunny's head just for that little bit of extra detail. And as we make our way around to the back of the figure, you can also see a pretty decent back print as well, and my favorite part about this is it actually has some sparkly printing on the back. And these are the first LEGO video minifigures that I've added to my collection, and overall I actually really like them. And while I won't go out of my way to collect more, if I ever find some for a good price, I'll probably end up picking them up. The last LEGO minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is called the Zodiac Master, and this is from the LEGO Batman CMF series. And I do like all of the zodiac signs that are printed around this figure. I think it's really cool and a creative idea. You can see that there's even some printed detail on the minifigure's arms as well as on the side of his legs, and of course there's some printing on the back as well. And the Zodiac Master also comes with a silver crab and fish as accessories. And as we make our way back to the front of the figure, you're going to find even more zodiac symbol printing as well as a pretty angry facial expression. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at a Mega Construx Pokemon set that I picked up at the flea market as well. This is Riolu Evolution set. And this is a set that I've actually been meaning to pick up for quite some time, but I haven't seen it in stores for a while. On the side of the box, we get this really nice render of Riolu in its evolution Lucario. And on the back of the box, we get a better look at the set as well as its environmental build. And like I said, this is a set that I've been looking to pick up for quite some time, so I'm happy to be adding it to my collection, and I think $20 was a pretty fair value. And the next thing we're going to be taking a look at is another Mega Construx set. This is the Game of Thrones, the Iron Throne. I also picked up this set for $20. This one was at a local collectible store, and I think it's a pretty fair value for what it is. On the back of the box, there are some portraits for the characters that are included, as well as a really nice render of the set. It also shows off a small advertisement for a dragon set that Mega Construx released when they were making the Game of Thrones line. But unfortunately, the Collectible Toy Store I was at didn't have it in stock. What they did have in stock was another Mega Construx Game of Thrones set. This one is called the Battle Beyond the Wall. And I really like the box design for this set. I think the render there on the front is really cool. On the side of the box, there's another render for the Jon Snow minifigure included. And on the back of the box, we get 3 character portraits for the minifigures included, as well as some screenshots from the TV show itself. I also picked up this set for $20, which again I thought was a pretty fair value. And you'll have to let me know in the comments below if you want to see some reviews on these sets. Keeping in line with the Game of Thrones theme, I also picked up a Daenerys Targaryen minifigure. I picked this up for $10, which I actually think is a little overpriced considering both of the Game of Thrones sets were $20 each and included multiple minifigures, but she's cool regardless. Next up we have the Gangster Monster Truck, which is part of the Hot Wheels theme made by Mega. And I actually have quite a bit of these sets from the Hot Wheels theme, so if it's something you guys want to see on the channel, let me know in the comments below and I'll start cranking out those reviews. But you can see that this set does come with a minifigure, and then as we make our way around to the back of the box, it shows off some of the play features, as well as a couple other sets from the Hot Wheels theme. And I picked up this set for $12 at Hobby Lobby. And with that, that concludes the end of my haul video. But if there's anything in this haul that you want to see a review on, be sure to let me know in the comments below and I'll start working on it as soon as I can. I want to thank you so much for watching this video if you made it all the way to the end, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for future brick built content and reviews.